Ni maoni toka JCS. Endelea tu unachofanya wewe. Lakini chunga utoroka shida badala ya kusuluhisha kwa madawa ya kulevya kama bangi wengine kujitia kitanzi.
Chonjo jichunge siku moja usijejuta ujipate ukiimba. I wish I knew but now it's too late. I wish I knew sasa na regret. I wish I knew what's your main irritate. I wish I knew
hatari imefika. I wish I knew mimi ningejichunga. I wish I knew sasa mimi najuta. I wish I knew
wish I knew.
There are no quick fix solutions to today's substance abuse problems. One very common underestimated issue is the complexity of drug addiction.
Wali, ngoda biyeko ko nina ma stress. Materari ya mulimuge ndwe mari agima. Ndi kende ite tondu riri ninyona gatoro no itanyuite nyona gatandu marangora. Ngaibata ndirahinguriro mirango.
Pombe tunakunywa siku kufara kwetu tunakunywa pombe. Kana toa ngapi? Wawili na bibi moja. Hasa kazi yangu mimi sina kazi.
Natumia pombe kukunywa kama ulevi juu ya stress. Tena tukiwa hapa tuko na masomo, kazi tumekosa.
Substance abuse, ranging from excess intake of alcohol, miraa, bang, cocaine and many others, disrupts the brain's functions, affecting the victim's ability to make sound decisions.
Drug abuse cuts across all kinds of populations in this country. Among the youth generally, and especially those who are aged between 15 and 29 years. And what happens is that as one progresses into serious levels of addiction, you cannot be able to do productive work because addiction drives this person to basically harassing everyone, not directly, but because everything they come across has to be translated into money that can buy these drugs.
Statistics show that behaviors associated with drug abuse are one of the largest factors in the spread of HIV infection in our society.
Somebody under the influence of drugs will engage in risky sexual behavior after intoxication, and because of the complications of addiction and related withdrawal syndromes, there are instances where injecting drug users, because this is something that usually is done in a group or a gang, depending on what you may want to call it, they tend to share needles because they do not have access to the needles that they need to inject themselves every time.
It is against this background that Substance Abuse Recovery and HIV/AIDS, also known as SARA Network, a faith-based organization, took up the challenge to address the issues related to HIV infection and substance abuse.
HIV and AIDS is hitting us from above, in that the productive group aged between 14 and 49 are the worst hit, and this is the most productive age group. On the same breath, substance abuse is affecting the same age group, and they don't become productive. And in addition, of course, there is deaths. Surely our community is running to its extinction unless intervention programs are put in place. Our strength lies in the all-unique inclusive program which combines prevention, care and support for those affected and infected by HIV and AIDS and or substance abuse.
The network implements its activities through various regional community-based organizations. One of these organizations is WAPIS, the Wholeness Among People project in Kiambu District, Banana area. WAPIS was established to prevent the spread of HIV/AIDS and substance abuse through counseling and educating those at risk in the community. In this case, the matatu drivers and conductors.
We registered officially in year 2006, and already now we have been able to make a track of records. In those years that we have been operating, we have been able to reach of about 3,000 youths with the messages of drugs and HIV/AIDS. Currently in our group we have about 70 transformed youth who are already pure educators. They have already been trained and they are making a change and a transformation in our community. We do some of the community awareness activity in our society, and we cooperate with the local chiefs, with the local organization like the office of the CBOs, with the other CBOs in our community. Together we try to fight this vice in our community, drugs, which is most prone in our community, where even hard drugs like cocaine, opium have already been able to find their way here, and you find that most of the youths, they are being wasted and their potential is already being destroyed because of using these drugs.
Although the HIV infection rates are dropping nationally, in this area, such cases continue to rise by the day.
The prevalent rate now starts at 4.1%, though we have come a long way from probably last year when it was 5.6 in the province. Kiambu district, or Kiambu East for this matter, though it is 4.1% compared with other districts, we still note it is a bit high.
Through its various outreach programs and recovery support group meetings, WAPIS has managed to reach out to many youth in the community, providing and supporting them with an alternative source of livelihood.
WAPIS imetusaidia sana kwanza hii eneo ya Bano, kwa sababu hii ni place moja wase wamekuwa associated na drugs. Imesaidia vijana kujijua na pia kujua status zao na venye wanaweza ishi pamoja kwa amani na bila kuharibiana.
I've been taking marijuana for the last 17 years. That is from 1990 up to last year. But since I've joined WAPIS, I've been able to stop. I've been able to start a business, and the business is really picking up.
The need for intervention in our communities to curb substance abuse and prevent the spread of HIV infection cannot be overstated. Upako Center in Kawangware is another community-based organization under the SARA network umbrella. Upako provides care, support and education to individuals affected and infected with HIV and AIDS and those addicted to substance abuse. John Gogo, a member of the Upako Center, explains the benefits of joining support groups.
Kujua mimi niko mgonjwa, nilijua 97. Bila support group hakika singeenda popote kwa sababu nilikuwa na stigma. Ile uoga ya kuongea mbele ya watu. Ushauri tumepata imesaidia sana. Inapatia mtu mwelekeo katika maishani mwake. Bila hivyo uwezi unaweza kuwa pesa ngapi umekwama unafikiria nitafanyaje, lakini mtu anaweza kwenda kumshauri na kueleza vile iko, anakueleza na hakika anakupatia moyo na hakika unaamua kumbe ni kawaida tu, ni maisha ya kawaida.
In addition, support groups offer one insight on HIV, AIDS and substance abuse prevention measures. These preventive measures include abstinence from sex for youth and other unmarried persons, mutual faithfulness to one partner for sexually active adults, correct and consistent use of condoms, and abstaining from excess use of alcohol and use of other mood-altering drugs. The war on HIV and AIDS and substance abuse goes beyond awareness. Communities need to rise up and establish support intervention programs. The biggest challenge, however, is to ensure individual internalization of the messages. It starts with you.
Ukikosa kazi, suluhisho si uiga. Ukiomba Mola ukose, muomba tena usiache.
We muombe Mola na kweli atakusaidia.
We chunga sana, moyo usitesema.
I wish I knew Zea na umeshatua. I wish I knew Zea umeshafungwa. I wish I knew kitandani umeshalazwa.